We moved out to New Jersey 3.5 years ago, and I started to get serious about wanting to have kids once we got out here because, okay, we got the house, we have the space, now's the time, right? And no one talks about the fact that, like, it's actually very hard to get pregnant. And I, I thought I had time. I'm late 30s, and I'm like, it should be no problem. No one in my family has fertility issues that I know of. And of course, I just kind of blame it on the fact, oh, maybe we're not trying at the right time. So I go to the doctor and they run my blood work. And the first thing they say to me is that you need to use donor eggs. And I was devastated. I never felt that biological clock until somebody tried to take the biological clock away from me, quite literally. And then it just is like, bing, bing, bing in your ear. It really is. It's as loud as it can get. And I know that the time is ticking and it's scary. And it sucks because it screws with who you like, how quickly you can make friendships. It's taken me longer. It's been harder to make friendships. And the main reason actually is because now that I live out in the suburbs and everybody has kids, this is me worried that, like, people are judging me, maybe thinking, oh, you don't want to be a mom. And that's not true. They don't know my struggle. They don't know what I've done to get to this point necessarily in detail. And they'll have birthday parties, right, for the kids. And they'll assume I don't want to go to them because I don't have a kid. And that is the farthest thing from the truth. And that's when I know there is a little bit of judgment, because it happened kind of recently with one of my friends. She invited me to pick something up, like, kind of while the party was going on, but didn't actually invite me to the party. And it felt horrible. And I said to her after the fact, I said, just so you know, I love your children and I love you guys. And I was like, just because I don't have my own right now doesn't mean I don't want to be included in celebrating your child. And she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. She's like, and it was like, okay, now I'll invite you next time. I didn't know. And it's like, that's when I know it's real. Like, there is a form of judgment.